Live from... Oh, wait. This episode really is live. Well, then, it's the Smokin Hot Toddcast Live. And now, here's your host, Hot Toddy.
I think we're live. Hello! Hi! And welcome to the Smokin Hot Toddcast Live. I'm Hot Toddy, the guy with the shirt on. There's Miss Pengrino, and she's sitting over here all by her lonesome. Hold on, I gotta do the flip. Where's the... There it is. There's Shiela. Hi,
Hello,
Shiela.
Facebook world.
Yeah. So there.
For Les Spookies.
Les Spookies. That's right.
So we just got real close up on
Please
your
tell
face.
everyone about the DVD cover.
Okay.
We,
Yes.
So
just in case this comes out in
We
French.
should hold the cover.
a little bit. Where'd it go? A little background about this film. This is the film we're watching tonight. It's called Spookies. And a little background on this movie. Spookies is a terrible horror film. It came out in the mid-'80s. It was terribly put together. They made it, and then they didn't like it, and so they added in a bunch of scenes that didn't make sense with the movie.
Good.
But they're
That's how you fix things.
That's how you fix it.
When it
so
doesn't work, you just add more shit.
that's right. So all those scenes got interspliced with the actual film that was made and was supposed to be made.
Just a jumble of nothing.
Just a jumble of shit is all it is.
Hold
it's just
it up.
shit.
It looks very much in the ghoulie style.
It is Ghoulies. That's the French cover. This right here, if you get closer, that is the American poster that was made for it. And it's just awful.
Okay, what we want to know is the runtime.
What we want to know is the runtime. Sheila says it's an hour 25 minutes. So it's your typical film. That's right.
So in an hour and 25 minutes, we will have lost at least 5 brain cells.
At the very least.
Approximately.
There's no guarantee that you'll
this
survive
with,
this.
what was it?
Suburban Sasquatch. Yeah.
So that's 3 hours of my life that you have stolen from me.
You'll
Hot
never
Toddy.
get those back for the rest of your life.
At least you didn't have to watch the Star Wars special. Miranda had that.
Miranda had to watch the Star Wars
So-
holiday special back at Christmas time, and
That's
she loved
nice.
it. She loved it.
Oh, am I supposed to enjoy these things?
No, she hated it. No, she was miserable.
I don't know. We've seen a few clips from this, and I feel like it's going to be hilariously bad.
No, it is. It's gonna be
Is it going to beat Suburban Sasquatch?
maybe. There's
I don't
no-
know. The vacuum cleaner growl it's pretty intense. Like,
Yeah, if you've never seen Suburban Sasquatch, don't watch it now. Watch this first, and then afterwards go watch Suburban Sasquatch.
If I don't see extra limbs like I saw in Suburban Sasquatch, I'm gonna be disappointed.
No, there's some good stuff in this movie, believe me. So, but yeah,
One
so
person dies, 8 arms show up.
so we haven't mentioned it exactly. This is the French release of the film. They swear on the cover, as well as when I bought it, it's the Anglaise version. So that we're
I'm sure
hoping.
that's-
Spooky.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's how you say English in French.
I don't speak
That's more,
French. I
Spanish.
should, but I don't speak French.
Why should you?
I don't. Well, because that's my native
Because you go
tongue.
to France all the time.
No, it is my
You
native
summer
tongue.
there.
That
Summer.
my family is from France, so it makes
So
sense.
is mine, and I don't speak French.
Well, we should. We should speak a little French. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
But
from
Nice.
Ireland and I speak English, so I'm like right on
Irish
board.
speak English.
I'm saying.
That's. I mean, hey, you know.
I don't know, they got some.
Hello,
some
Jerica.
so-
Hello there.
Hello, people.
We got some people saying hello. If you're listening to this on Mixcloud or SoundCloud or iTunes, none of this makes any sense to you as to why we're saying hello to people. But on Facebook Live, it does make sense. So hello. Just know that we're doing this live on Facebook Live. So you should be listening to us. But if you're listening to this now, it's too late. So
They can always switch apps.
well, they can.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fine.
not terribly hard.
It's fine. But
I really
and,
feel
like-
like you should watch the Facebook Live feed and
Yeah.
listen so that you get. Or I guess the Facebook
Back
Live
and
is going to pick up
forth. Sure.
our conversation.
sure. And
Can the Facebook line hear me?
huh?
Can the Facebook line hear me?
Hey, hello, Rochelle. Can you hear Sheila? She's not on camera.
Can you hear me? I'm over here sequestered on my own.
We don't have a second camera.
And we wait for a response.
That's right. Can you hear Sheila?
Just stare,
Can
Rochelle.
just stare.
Can you see?
No, you can't see Sheila. Can you hear her?
Sheila?
Can you hear
Can
the
any-
Sheila godly voice from the side?
Can anybody?
What's that say?
Yes, some. I can.
There
they
we
said.
go.
So
Okay, so the people who can hear can
Yeah.
hear me.
They can hear you. They can hear you. You are actually picking up pretty well on the mic, so at least
I'm trying to speak louder so everyone can hear me.
That's right. You decided to sit there instead of there, so what am I supposed to do?
That's just weird.
We don't have to do it during the movie, but
you
for
have
the setup
three
time.
chairs here.
Yeah, we do. I do.
And
Yeah.
2 on 1 chair. It would have just been weird.
But the couch is made for 3.
That's what. Yeah.
Is it though? Like, if we're really gonna talk about like couch economy, typically each person gets like
A
the
cushion and a half.
armrest.
Yeah.
And then the middle seat is the shit seat that like nobody wants.
It is the shit seat.
That is
yeah.
for true.
And
Yeah.
you only
For
get
total
it if
true.
you're like the youngest child and your parents don't love you as much.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So I'm just saying, like couches, it's a fake 3.
That's appropriate.
It's a fake
It's a
three.
fake 3. It's a soft 3. It's not a
It's a
hard
soft
3. It's
three.
not a hard
Like
3.
my couch, the middle seat, like comes down to a table for a reason because they realize no one's gonna sit in the
Well,
shit seat.
this was one of the best reasons to
It comes
do it.
down to a table?
Mhm.
Oh, that's legit.
The back comes. Yeah.
Well, this is one of the best reasons why we should have done it at Stephanie's house, because she's got trays and shit, and
She does.
we were able to make
but-
this work. And the camera could sit up behind us, so we wouldn't sit up in front of us. Because you're going to have to do some adjusting to see the film. Or can you see it?
I can see it fine.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting at an angle.
I'm just
I
saying.
am, can I just say, surprised at how small Hot Toddy's TV is.
Yes, it is very small.
The
Well,
big
for
ones in the
you,
bedroom.
There we go.
Yeah, the
For
big
Hot
ones-
Toddy, it's surprising. For the average person, this is totally acceptable.
My TV is very small, and you'll see it here in a second. But yeah, this is fine. This is a great TV. I love this TV.
Let's reiterate the big ones in the bedroom.
Big ones in the bedroom. Yeah,
It's
that's
surprising
fine.
for Hot Toddy.
What are you gonna do?
I was
It's fine.
expecting to come in and see like a movie theater screen.
No way.
Because
Yeah.
the way you love to watch things.
Still
Well-
do have the projector, but
We still do have the projector that we used last year for
Yes.
Suburban Sasquatch. We don't need it this time, as we're not doing it at the station. But
I also don't really have anywhere to project it.
you
in
couldn't
here,
project it
so.
anywhere. Yeah, it's impossible.
Understood.
So,
I'm just saying. For
right.
the Facebook Live people.
For the Facebook Live people, you're going to look at a decently sized TV. It's going to be fine for you. It's a little hard to see for us, but it's fine. Nothing's wrong here. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
So, are we ready?
We're ready.
Can
Let's
we do?
roll it.
Let's roll Spookies. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn you over now to our TV and watch the glory that is Spookies. Now let me get
Les
you.
Spookies.
Les Spookies. So let me
Before
get
we
you.
start,
Yeah.
Les Spookies des potes
Look.
espèces
Listen.
les bonus.
It's bonus. This is.
To anybody who actually speaks French,
Yeah.
please forgive the poor,
De
The
pronunciation.
floor. Oh no, you can't see.
The
I'm
poor
trying to-
pronunciation, because
That's
I
right.
mean, look,
What?
let's all be real.
Oh god.
French people speak from like the back of their throat. That's very hard.
They do.
I did my best accent from like the Beauty and the Beast candle holder,
Oh, you mean Gaston?
whatever.
No, not the candle holder.
Oh, the candle holder, not the candelabra. Sorry.
Yeah, the candelabra guy.
Oh, so I was right.
He
Huh.
No, Gaston is the mean.
Yeah, he's no one drinks like Gaston. I'm a man like
Oh,
Gaston.
sorry. Who's the
Lumiere.
A Lumiere.
Whatever.
I'm
The
sorry.
candle man. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna go and look up his birth certificate and be like, oh, how'd they not know his name?
Oh shit! I didn't get that right. Hold on. This is gonna be awkward. Oh. This
What?
is, I can't get it to stay down. Okay.
Ah,
It's all right. It's all fine.
oh.
Oh.
Toddy's so technical.
Everybody's saying Lumiere, Lumiere. Yeah, I get it now. I get it now.
Thank you, Facebook Live, for correcting him.
I'm
'cause
sorry.
normally that is my job.
Can we
Yeah.
not just agree the candle man?
The candle man.
Like, how many
Other
candle
side.
men
Other
were
side
there
of the shoe, sorry.
in Beauty and the Beast?
The what?
How many candle men were there in Beauty and the Beast?
There was only the one. Lumiere.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, calling him candle man is, like, perfectly fine.
And then
It
there was
is.
Miss Potts and
Okay, that's good enough.
Chip.
Chip was the one that I just didn't understand.
He was a
He
kid.
was a kid.
Yeah, but how come he stayed a kid the entire time?
It didn't take place
Because he
over
was
years,
frozen
did
in
it?
time.
Yes, it did.
He was
Oh.
frozen in time as a kid. They were all frozen in time.
Mm.
Oh.
But, I mean, like, so she had this baby. I don't know. It's weird. I think that she had, like, a cup baby. I'm pretty sure she gave birth to a cup baby.
She did not give birth.
And on that
Because we're at the
note,
B stage.
yeah, here's Spookies. All right, unmute it. And where's the Where's the...
Les Spookies.
Les Spookies. I probably have to get closer to hit play. But here we go. Here's the confusion and unintentional humor of Spookies. Today. Now this is going to be embarrassing if this thing doesn't work.
Just hit it. That always works.
It does, usually.
Push.
Yay!
There it
No,
goes.
I'm saying it actually does work.
No, it does.
Twisted Souls Inc. production.
Alexa, turn off the lights, please.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
She's nice,
scary.
yeah.
She's good. Yeah. Where's the turn up?
Ooh.
See, it's spooky.
But it just smiled.
With missing teeth.
I love that they use the traditional Halloween colors to really like
Sure.
Yeah.
hammer in the spook factor.
Yeah. Well, they went all out for this picture.
And they use like the most basic font ever.
But it's orange and black.
It's traditional Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. They want you to know, and they have that like equivalent to clip art scary movie in the background.
Yeah.
Hilariously funny is the writing looks more yellow and or white on Facebook.
It does. It's actually orange.
It's orange.
It
Yes.
is orange. Sorry.
They actually tried to make it spooky.
They gave it their best effort. I'll give them that.
Have you ever noticed like the crappier the movie, the more you have to sit there before the movie starts?
Oh, of course.
Here we
They gotta
go.
pad this shit up.
Everyone, Felix Ward, take us away.
Pachucas?
They didn't care enough. They went off real fast from her.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The
the
grave is breathing.
grave is breathing.
Okay, first off, if
Well,
that's
that's the
supposed to be
casket.
if that's supposed to be freaking cement, really?
It's not good.
It's the casket.
That was the casket breathing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can wait no longer. The final foolish victims will be here very soon. And then,
What?
once
Wait, is
again,
this the breathing
we shall
casket?
be
No.
together
This is
for all.
one of the scenes they put in later. It was stupid.
To
Doesn't
let
make
you
sense.
know one of the finalist full victims are going to
Yeah. This is what makes
Ooh,
it stupid.
scary.
That's supposed to be a full moon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A
Can they
little
use
bit
anything other than like
No.
Halloween party?
The answer to the question is no.
Little cardboard pieces.
I know. Tree man.
I think it's supposed to be a zombie.
No, it's a wolf man.
It's a tree man.
It's a wolf man.
Tree man.
It's a wolf man. And that's a little boy.
Wait, like little boy or like grown boy?
No, he's a little boy. Like, we're looking at middle school age, maybe?
Oh, I guess he is a little middle schooler. Why is he out in the woods by himself at night? Where are his parents?
Great question.
I mean, that's the question for the ages, right?
The dirty tree man, why does he have that weird nose?
Yeah. That's like a tiger
It's bark.
nose. Like
No, it's a
that.
bark nose. I'm telling you, he's a tree man.
Oh, okay, so he's literal tree man.
Yes.
Alright.
Who goes and picnics in the middle of the night by themselves? He better be pulling out a
People
Playboy.
in bad horror movies.
Probably not a picnic, Sheila. It's probably like gonna be some ritual or some shit.
Or maybe he just wanted some time to himself. Jeez, everybody
It better be
In
a Playboy
fucking
in there.
cemetery?
Everybody's got to unwind.
He's not in the cemetery, he's in the woods.
Everybody unwinds their own way.
No, I gotta know what's in the backpack. Rewind.
We didn't show anything.
First you start to fight at the
That's
party.
terrible.
Now these are supposed to be teenagers. That
In
guy-
the back, right?
No, they're all supposed to be teenagers.
Wait, the driver?
And they're teenagers too. Yeah, the driver's supposed to be a teenager too.
That's the dad.
But he looks like Sam Waterston from Law and Order.
Oh god.
And Grace and Frankie. No, he looks old as shit.
I thought he was the dad. I thought it was a
No,
family.
He's supposed to be a part of this little group. Isn't this sad?
Okay, so he went out. He is picnicking.
Oh.
He's got to sneak out to eat his snowballs.
Like I
That's what I was
said,
gonna say. Is that a snowball?
we all party in our own ways. We gotta,
He at least has like a poker knife.
Big day.
Ooh, someone's talking to
First
him.
night away from home, kid.
No, he ran away. Okay.
Get to
He
see
said
that
first
girl.
night at home.
I'm not nervous.
Kid ran away.
You
Yeah.
just startled me.
Give an old man a life.
No. No, that's a normal man.
Is he normal? He's just chilling out in the woods.
As normal as one could be in Spookies.
So he's just out in the woods and this kid's gonna go up to him?
Yeah. What do you
This kid was not taught stranger danger
No,
correctly.
he sucks. This kid sucks.
Sheila,
okay?
he ran away.
This
To
kid-
eat a snowball!
Yeah.
stranger danger. Like, I don't care when you're out in the woods. And why does he have a lighter?
Well, if you're gonna go out on your own, you need something.
Lighter and snowballs. That's all you need to run away.
Exactly.
I'm 13.
I am so.
He's trying to pick him up.
Yeah?
Oh.
Take
No, you're not 13.
Go home.
No way. I
Oh,
have
crap.
plans.
Look what you done
Big
now.
plans.
She's spewing. Her drink is spewing.
Yeah, sure.
It's all on the thingy.
On the bag?
The bag, so I didn't like
Where?
spill it on your
Good.
stuff.
Well, then it's good, yeah.
But
Because we got a lot of electronics sitting here, and Dr. Pepper on electronics. I don't
No
think
reason.
I think that that's what it needs.
Oh, okay.
Forgot your 13th birthday.
What makes you say that?
He's like the carnival magician until your age.
Guess I'll
Yeah.
be seeing
Maybe.
Yes, because we now live in the woods together.
Right.
You're my neighbor. Oh no, Tree Man's gonna eat the pervy guy.
Good. Somebody.
Somebody need to eat the pervy guy. No, he's like dragged him down. Oh no, he didn't. Oh my goodness. Well, good. Tree Man
Oh
had
my
the
goodness,
pervy.
they painted his face white and slapped red across it.
Well, again, they're trying.
Terrible.
And it's not working.
Is he a vampire or a sycophant?
That's really the question that's going
For
to
70
linger
years
for
I have
this whole
waited.
film. I'm not sure.
I have sacrificed the youth for so many, so that you might live. And yet, I would trade all my powers some way to make you see how hopelessly I love you. That I even kill so that you might live.
He's pervy too. I don't think she's into you.
Well, according to him, she was once married to him.
My
Like
power is
5,000
nothing
years ago,
compared
she's
to
gonna
the
wake up and be
power
like,
of beauty that over
Well,
me.
wouldn't you?
I am your prisoner, a slave to that which I can never possess.
Oh, wait, she's already alive?
Just sleeping.
What the fuck? What?
How much you want to bet he's had sex with the corpse?
Hey, what's the goddamn
Well, then watch the goddamn roads and stop complaining.
Yeah, Duke, watch them roads. I like to try to have a couple more beers with me before I'm splattered across the landscape. At the moment, I'm much too sober to appreciate it.
Are all these people supposed to be teenagers?
Maybe.
Still with college students.
I'm
Still excessively too much.
thinking it's teenagers, kids.
Life is so short. No shit.
You should go knock on his door and he's dumb as hell.
There's nothing weird about a graveyard in front of a strange house.
Why is he going to said strange house?
Because he's running away and he's out of snowballs.
Stupid kid.
He's hoping that's where Pervy lives.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
guys.
it.
The night's a long way from
I didn't
over,
know
man.
Fort
I'm
lived
looking for
there.
another party. Me too.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, this dude has a
Start
puppet.
with that thing again. Uh-oh. Duke's mad now, Mook.
Doritos.
Oh, what do you say we kiss and make up? Hi, Duke, what do you say?
What are you, queer or something?
Oh my goodness, you could have ran that over.
doing?
No, I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be a teenager.
He's supposed to be a teenager.
No.
He's supposed
Go
to
here and help me with
He's like
the parents.
midlife crisis age.
He is, but he's supposed to be a teenager.
You are weak as hell. That's a twig.
It's not bad. Oh no, here he is again.
Because, you know, Wolfman carried it in like 2 seconds.
They did, he did.
Oh. What happened? It just
Does he have a tramp stamp?
No, we're cruising.
Oh God.
We've been driving around for 2 hours in circles and getting nowhere fast.
Why aren't you wearing a trash bag?
What are we doing now?
But this was the fashion in the 80s. Leave it alone.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, if any of you people want to have some fun, come with us. This is ridiculous. You even know where you're going? Yeah, I'm going nuts because I got to stand here and listen to you. You're the one that got us here. You at the party.
Please say stop, Dad.
When fathers and sons argue.
Hey, you can go home if you want to. I ain't gonna cry about it.
And he's in a suit.
And some teenagers wanted to dress nice back
One's
then.
in a trash bag, one's in a suit.
I can't explain the logic. If I could, we wouldn't have to watch this.
It's like they're like, just show up.
Yeah.
And they just ran out of like somewhat young people. Like,
Exactly.
go get in. Wear what you're wearing.
Whatever, you're fine.
Aw, I bet they blew their entire budget running this weird ass place.
But yeah.
What budget? They probably filmed the whole thing at night and snuck onto the property.
Probably.
What is this?
It's a Jawa from Star Wars. They're gonna steal a robot.
Hello?
He just walks in their house.
Well, yeah.
This kid has no home training. He doesn't understand stranger
Anybody
danger.
home?
He doesn't know not to like sit down and eat snow puffs in the middle of the woods, or not to just enter weird houses.
He also did not show them.
Boy.
Yeah. But this setup is that this child is not very smart. That's what we're learning here.
Okay, there's smart, and then there's this kid.
There's no.
Like I'm saying, like his parents just gave birth to him.
Right.
Oh, it's a party.
Oh, they set up a nice surprise party just for him.
What's with the
Cool.
super sad ass balloons?
What's with the one that looks like a dick?
Yeah.
And this like melted doll.
Everything else looks like balls.
Happy
They're
birthday
like sad
to
balloons, like they couldn't even like spring for
Mama.
helium.
That would have been too easy.
Hey, surprise party. So you didn't forget after all.
Who?
What's that?
Really?
Who the fuck do you know here?
We
kid?
assumed you were gonna wander through the woods and find his house.
Yeah.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Ah.
Danger.
I'm just gonna take this. This must be my present.
Yeah. Oh, good.
This kid is so self-absorbed.
Let me touch this toy that just randomly appears.
It's clearly mine.
Why would his family throw a surprise party for him in a random ass movie?
No, he
They
doesn't.
have no idea
Hey,
he's fine.
cut
He
the cake?
doesn't know that he doesn't think it's his family. He thinks it's somebody who just remembered his birthday randomly. That's how stupid this movie is.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna cut the cake. Oh, the robot's back.
Yeah.
On its own. Just leave it. You don't need to touch
Funny.
it. Fine.
Ah,
This is fascinating.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not creepy.
That's terrifying.
He
Oh.
lit his own candle. Oh no, candles lit themselves.
Hey, that was really neat.
You guys, baby did it. Oh my
Happy
god, kid.
birthday, Billy.
Yeah. Do you like the penis balloons, Billy?
Oh no!
The Jawa again.
What's he doing? Oh, he's coming to the house.
He is. Well,
This
Does
technically
he have to walk that way?
well, you know,
This technically is one of Les Spookies, right?
this is a spooky.
Okay.
A spooky. This is a spooky.
Oh, the Spookies are like a race of people.
No, it's just they're all spooky. When you see a spooky guy, it's a spooky.
Is he a vampire or a zombie?
He's a Les Spookie.
He's a spooky. I don't know. Again, I don't know this one. Well, he smells.
Why do you smell it?
Did the lay Spookies know he was going to show up, or is this just like a trap?
I think it's a trap.
Mom?
It's like anybody can come and
This is
Dad?
when he just called for his mom
Are
and
you out
dad.
there?
Why
Are
would
you
they,
out there?
Why would they be at the, okay. I think this was one of the extra added scenes.
What's this, a bowling ball?
Open it, it's a head.
Probably.
You want me to open it or what?
Yes.
You're talking to yourself.
Okay, I'm opening it.
Okay, open the bag. Open the box. Hey, you're right!
Happy birthday, Billy.
That was pretty fun.
No scream, no nothing.
Just out.
He left his backpack though. And here comes these assholes.
I hope they're not expecting a birthday.
I know!
We blew
Do
a
you
budget
know
on the kid's birthday.
Sure.
They're gonna hit him with the
Right here.
I don't think it'd be that severe.
They're like, this is the perfect place to go and have sex with someone my dad's age.
Yeah.
car.
God. This movie's taking turns already.
So Billy got away.
Well, for now, I guess.
He's gonna come back because he wants his present.
Well, yeah.
That's my bag!
Yeah. Keep in mind, he only opened one. There was more sitting
the other
there.
way around. Yeah, but still. Hell of a way
This
to
guy's
fertilize
pants
the
are
lawn,
up
eh?
past his
What
belly
the hell are we
button.
doing in a place like this? We're gonna get in trouble
Are
if
you
we
gonna say
hang
that's
around
the
here.
80s too?
It's gotta
That's
be
the
private
80s.
property. Don't
Well,
say.
look at the werewolf
Just
dude.
leave
He's
the
dressed like
trouble
Michael
to me.
Jackson.
She's holding his hand. Make
Can't
them
dance around here all
stop. It's
night.
uncomfortable.
Let's go. Somebody might
He's
listen.
her boyfriend.
He's like, yeah.
He's
No one
old, but
It's empty.
She is in the classic 80s Vixen outfit.
She
With the
is.
puffy
She's
hair,
right.
red lips, and the
There's
light
nobody here.
shimmer dress.
You know she's
Come
not
on,
gonna
people, what are you
survive.
afraid of the dark?
She'll probably be one
Yeah,
of the first
Trash
to
Bag
go.
also has booze, so he's not going to live.
$10 that Soup ends up being the hero.
Oh
Nah.
boy.
You're not putting money on Soup's like ridiculously young girlfriend.
Maybe.
Because she's in a sweater vest. She's clearly ready for everything.
Also, sweater vest wins all and
Wins
heals
all.
Dude, don't go in there. Why not?
Because you don't just go barging uninvited into people's houses.
Exactly!
That's at least somebody has some
Especially
sense.
crumbling old houses in the
Yeah,
middle of the
there
night.
they
There's
go.
nobody
I
in
told
here.
you.
Come on.
What's that guy doing in the background?
I don't know.
Is he
Welcome.
picking his nose?
Maybe.
Oh, let's go join the others.
Dr. Acula here.
Oh, maybe he was coughing. He's constantly holding his mouth.
He's got TB and that's
What is this guy doing?
Getting
Oh,
food,
beer.
looks like it.
Mhm.
Puppet Man's getting beer.
Wow.
How many children were there? Like 10?
I think. I hope he dies first.
Puppet Man?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, her boobs are almost out. She's first.
She's first. You're right. It's
Come
almost,
inside, Dad!
it's almost my bedtime. Where's my broom?
I know.
Fuck you.
I guess I have to go take my Lanta. I'll go in.
Yeah. Oh, Billy.
Billy's back.
What's up?
He didn't get very far.
No. Oh.
Here comes.
This guy, this dude needs to get a life.
He's everywhere all the time.
Yeah. Like, does he have nothing else better to do?
And really, what is he wearing?
It's something from the Michael Jackson collection.
Mm-mm. It's the French.
Oh, it's France? It's Francais?
He looks like a shiny rabbit.
Oh, he's a pirate. He looks like a werewolf, but he's got...
Why does he sound like a
I was
cat?
about to say he's got cat sound effects.
He also has a cat nose. Maybe he's a cat
And
man.
he's also like seriously out of shape for a wolf man.
But he's a cat man, that's what he is.
So weird that the lights were.
Also, how would a young boy be able to outrun a cat man?
Somebody does live here?
There's things
Somebody
beyond
does
belief.
live here. Forever.
Whatever.
I know, we don't need him.
He's one of the...
So do all these freaky people live in the same house?
Yeah, that's the Spookies.
They're the Spookies family.
They're the Spookies, yeah.
But did Woodman birth the Star Wars character?
Where they all came from, I got no clue.
Can they not leave their property?
I guess not. I guess when people willingly come to your property...
Like on a consistent basis?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about leaving. It's fine.
Where are the police? How have they not noticed all those people are constantly missing?
That's a good question.
He's like, oh no, I didn't want to go. Oh no!
Oh, there he's clawing Billy to death.
Billy!
It's like one team. Okay. Billy, you can get up. You can get up.
What's stopping Billy from getting up?
You can get up.
You know how long it takes to bury a grave? To brush the dust off and wait for motion?
Well, he pushed me down by poor Looney's rules. I now have to stay here.
He's not even like pushing the dirt off his face.
What is this?
If you think about it, he might have been a little disoriented from all the smacks to the head.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Billy's just conceding to death.
He is.
Look at him! Pushing up. He's like, clear your face, Billy. You need to breathe.
Billy, you're stupid. You deserve to die.
He's dead.
Billy deserved it. If you're gonna be that dumb and let Catman kill you.
Catman stopped. He's like, all right, 5 shovels of dirt. You're dead.
Right. Well, even he's like, okay, you give up. All right.
Yeah, we'll just hang out here.
I'm done too. Bye.
I think I'll go get me another one.
You didn't have the first one.
I wasn't looking where I was going. I'd be a little more careful. Oh, Adrian, hello, how are you?
Oh my god, he's like 92. He's balding. And he has this like freaky mustache.
Well, it's 80s.
What's wrong with him though? Why can't he walk?
It's stupid.
There's not that many people in the room.
No.
He like aimed for them.
That's true.
Oh, puppet.
I hope the puppet survives. But the guy has to die.
Carol, what's wrong?
I don't know. I don't feel well.
Do you want me to get you something?
They might be the main characters. They look age appropriate.
So maybe they're
Yeah,
the
no, I just want
heroes.
to be alone for a
Maybe
moment.
because
Because
they're the
they
ones that look like. I mean, you can clearly tell he's in his 20s.
They look normal, yeah.
But like, he's not midlife
Oh,
crisis.
gross.
God, this guy.
How much you want to bet he lost that Muppet more than does
Without it, it's probably stuck together in some parts.
She's like, what are we doing in here if we're not even going to talk?
Yeah, like we're not doing anything.
God, trash bag.
Listen, kids, I'm sorry. He
Kids!
gets like this sometimes.
Is she supposed to be older than them?
They have to. Okay, this guy's got TB.
Yes. Oh, who had the puppet?
Oh, far.
Was it not? What's his face, dude?
No, I think it's a spooky.
Was it a spooky?
This time,
These people are so rude.
They really
I'm just
are.
gonna start looking through your shit
and
now.
all of the pawns have been
Why is he
sacrificed.
poking her with his cane?
Oh,
Then I'll
it's
clean
not
back
hers.
again.
So the spooky is his pet? That spooky is?
That, I guess that spooky is his pet.
That spooky's like, guess what? Just married a kid.
Yeah. He's like, I didn't even ask you to.
I know, this is just so great.
Well, he's handy that way.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Look at it. Isn't it wonderful?
It's pretty goddamn weird if you ask me.
I'm with Trash
What
Man.
is it,
Yeah.
art or something? Think it's worth any money? What the hell is in here?
This random door that's behind me.
I know. Hey, I can't open that door. That's not fair.
That did nothing.
Put it out, dude.
He just destroyed the entire chair.
Right idea.
Try breaking a few windows, too.
So it's not like it's
Oh, I just can't get past this.
So is it just me, or is the girl who's like, look at it, it's beautiful?
Crazy?
Didn't she look like the dead girl in the coffin?
Maybe. I'm not.
Now it opens.
Yeah.
Just an empty closet.
The Spookies!
Oh no!
It's a spooky! Oh, it's a dead spooky. Oh, he's dead.
They just fell out on him.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? It's a dead man.
It's a dead
And I was
spooky.
gonna poke
Ain't no
it.
dead man. Go on, touch it.
Oh, what are you crazy? I'm not gonna touch it.
Looks real to me.
Come on, mister. You ever see a dead man like this before?
Please, Mr.
I
Morris.
did in 1740.
Well, that's classic.
What the fuck is on?
Crossing the Delaware.
He was about to say, on the Oregon Trail.
It was righteous, dude. I'm so young.
Oh, that spooky was protecting the board game.
Oh, so this is gonna be significant somehow.
These people are so rude.
Is it a Ouija board?
No, it's Jumanji.
Oh, this
I know.
movie might get better
I've never
after
seen
all.
one like this before. It's Ouija board.
Ouija board.
Called it.
Ouija
Hey, Rich, this must belong to you.
But there's something missing. It's supposed to come with a, there.
That's the thing that fell out of the box on the shelf. Well, how do you play it? Don't
So
you need
great
dice
that it
or
all fell
something?
together in
You
5
don't
minutes.
play.
Yeah.
The Ouija board is a tool for communication.
Communication.
What? Did you say for
The
communication?
dead. The dead. But they're dead. Dying isn't the end. It's the beginning.
Aren't you supposed to ask it questions?
Yes. Some poor soul or souls
Is she
are supposed
possessed?
to have it each
Kind
door.
of coming across
Looks
that
like
way.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Answer any question put to it. Since when has Carol been into all this weird stuff?
And she got possessed 5 minutes ago.
Ridiculous.
The
Yeah.
dead have never left us. Their world exists all around us. They watch us.
What?
This form.
What's she saying?
The dead.
I can't hear her.
Somebody turn on that hearing aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, good job, boy.
It's
It's
purring
purring you. Stop
and
that.
rubbing against him.
Stop that.
It ain't not all.
Silly beanie. The spirits are about to speak.
Please kill him.
Spirit.
Get out of my
Okay, how do you put any pressure on these tools? Moving.
Go on, ask it something. This is stupid.
You can't read this language.
How old is a
Maybe they could. Maybe they're.
24.
Oh, he's controlling it.
Oh, it has actual numbers on it. Okay.
Dracula there. He's
That's
controlling
right. You didn't know that, did you? This is so weird.
Oh, so they are old. He is 50.
24.
it. Oh. No.
I didn't do that, really. It went by itself. This is not funny any longer.
I got a good one for you.
Hell,
Ask me
Mark!
when the hell we're going home.
Yeah. Tell me when we're going home. I'm so tired.
I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Ask him how old he is.
On purpose. I'll ask you something about me then. Will Duke and I always be together?
Oh, man. No.
Will we be together a month from now?
No.
No.
Hey, don't look at me. You're the one asking the stupid questions.
I'm not doing this.
Why don't you give that thing a break? Aren't you going to wear the batteries down or something?
Maybe it is time to get out of here. Let's go.
She's offended that they told her she's 24. I want to know how old Mother is.
Will we ever leave this house alive?
No.
You moved it on purpose!
All right, that's enough of this. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
This is gonna be spooky? Oh God.
Is she seeing that?
Again, I feel bad for her. It's gonna be spooky?
Hell, what's the matter?
I'm gonna be spooky.
Oh, his palm piece. He shook it. And now it's black. It's a dead palm piece.
That's racist.
He possessed her. Yep, this Robin Bane possessed her. More!
This is spooky! She's spooky! She looks like the old man!
Please, she is now mine, and you must all die to serve my will.
I can understand you, humble. Oh my goodness. She's just standing there staring.
Fucking run, bitches.
I know.
No, I'm alright with that one. Why is he running?
She will take care of the others. Make sure she makes their departure somewhat amusing.
Let's right into the cameras now. Well, see, that's the appropriate reaction. Run out of the house and leave.
Yeah, just get in the car.
That's a better reaction. What? What just happened? Oh, it's burning a name into the thing.
Probably his.
Why are you just gonna sit there and watch that? It's like if you fall down in this movie, you cannot get back up.
It's impossible. Lewis, I guess that's his name. Oh, quicksand.
Quick grass, right?
Quick grass. Wacky tobacco.
Catman's like, that's so much more efficient than what I had to do to Billy.
Yeah, that would have worked a lot better on the kid.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But the kid's like, I give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the house, that's.
I was just looking an hour and 25 minutes. Everybody's getting killed.
I know, like
That's
right
it.
away. More people are gonna show up because this is the happening spot.
I guess.
We're trying to get back in. I would fight him.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's the stupid reaction to run back in.
What can I do? I can't do anything.
I am helpless.
Yeah.
So I thought Catman was in the basement.
Like a hook.
He does have a cat hook.
He just shows up wherever the fuck.
He is a pirate.
Alright.
Quiet. He'll know we're in here.
Yeah, he didn't. It's not like he saw us run in here.
He won't figure it out if we just
But
be
he is a
quiet.
cat.
It stopped. The pounding has stopped.
We're fine now.
Everything's fine.
Thanks, Dad.
Come on, let's roll.
Oh, you always know what to say,
This
Dad.
girl's like just staring at everything.
They are.
We're getting out of here. Hold it. Get the hell out of my way.
2 seconds ago, you weren't so hot to get out there.
They're gone. I can't hear nothing. This is our chance.
Well, then, Duke, you just step right up and be my guest. Go ahead.
He's gonna get them all killed with his like old man advice.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Do you have car keys?
Does
I
anybody
think
have
it is
keys?
his car, so.
Does
that's
anybody
right.
have keys? You can just get into the car
I
and
say we
leave.
try to make a run for it.
Where you gonna run?
Look out.
Trash bag.
Go on, take a good long look at that gravestone with Lewis's name on it. Go ahead and look. What are you afraid of?
How'd you know that was there, dude?
Fix your
You
ass.
didn't even see it.
Dudes in cahoots. Let's head upside. Oh God, that's a different movie.
Everyone back in the house.
Zombies. Spookies.
Let's Spookies!
It's spookies.
The graveyard's coming back to life.
Oh, that one.
That was not bad
Things
effects.
aren't going to let us out of here. You still want to go out there?
Well, I had two options: stay or leave.
Yeah.
What happened to Zombie Friend? Did they just lock her in a room and now she's fine?
She's gone.
If they could, they'd be in here by now.
They don't want us to leave. They want to make sure we stay exactly where we are.
To be killed by your zombie
Like
friend.
a simple game of chess. All the pieces are in place.
I don't understand this character.
This is one of the
And
things.
Catman's back.
This is one of the things they added in later.
We've waited
And
a
it does,
very
you're right, it
long
makes no
time.
sense.
But this time,
They completely just added the character in later.
They added this whole thing about him in here later. Like he had nothing to do with the
One by
original
one.
film.
We're all going to die and replace some trapped soul in that orb.
How does he know so much? How is Catman getting in and out? I don't
It's just
understand.
really good.
Right.
There's some
I don't want these little sitting up.
great trap doors around here.
Where's my birthday party?
They live
What happened to the
here.
Ewok guy?
Exactly. All of these questions are valid,
Carry me up till now.
but none of them can be answered.
He's gonna go outside with a candle,
Yes,
and she's gonna follow
I
him.
guess.
How's the candle gonna protect him?
I don't know.
I don't think it's outside. I think it's
Who's
different.
coming with me and me?
Different room.
We're going to check upstairs first.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Chief.
Dave and I are staying right here. We're not creeping around in the Forty's house. I'm safe here.
Your boyfriend with his pants up his nipples is the scariest one there.
Yeah.
I will leave him
Boy,
behind.
David, put her in her place.
Shut up.
All right. I'm not going to argue with anybody anymore. Let's go. Work.
Did they argue? I don't feel like they argued.
No, this isn't an argument.
Cat and Hook, yep.
Cat and
They're all going upstairs Scooby style.
yeah.
He has a flashlight.
Fuck you, Dr. Acula, or whoever the fuck you are. I'm done with
I
this.
don't understand.
And she's alive. So why are you concerned about her?
She needs like enough souls to wake up,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, look, she's awake.
To walk that? I have no idea.
Creon? No. What have you done?
Told you she doesn't like him.
Yeah.
I have waited by your side day and night an entire lifetime.
Stay away. I don't want you by my side. I don't want you when you are near me.
But you see now that they can never be separated.
Please. Let me die.
We live through each other.
No. Release me.
There can be no end for either of us.
Why won't you let this end?
Why can't she get out of the casket?
Why bring this woman back to life if she didn't love you, dude?
I know what. That's thirst to the 10th degree.
Yeah.
Just make your mind whatever.
Even though you don't want me to. Oh, hey.
Oh, zombie woman's back. What are they looking for? Weapons?
I'm not real sure.
Are they just being nosy?
Probably.
They don't give a fuck. We've already proven that.
Which way?
She is way, Sweaterbuzz is way too calm about this.
Yeah.
She's almost apathetic to it.
She
Like
probably just
zombies.
gets paid the least to do this movie, and she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh no, you found her out! You can never get up!
What's got you?
Because he fell down and couldn't help himself, guys.
No.
You gotta remember the rules.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, sure. I haven't met the electrical cord yet that can get the best of me.
It's a weird line.
Yeah.
Funny?
It's not. It's weird.
It's very odd.
Okay, let's try this one. Door number 1, Monty.
Does he have a picture of himself on that?
That'd be
Sure.
great. That'd be great if he did.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
What happened to their candle?
I guess it ran out.
Quick burn candle.
She's got it.
No, she's holding. Is she holding?
Behind him? He's gonna light up. No, she's not.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Don't tell me to take it easy. I know how to handle myself. You think I don't, huh?
Hey,
Forget it.
You got it. You think I can, huh?
I got a trash bag on. Don't mess it up, man.
Somebody open that door.
Trust me.
Sweetie, somebody open the door.
Somebody open the door. Go check it out.
You're so tough. That was like the world's dumbest plan.
Well, that's your own fault.
Oh, look at all that hair.
It's like the world's dumbest plan.
What's his name? Duke?
He fell down. He's gone. Leave him.
Yeah.
Why is he joking? Did we? They saw the zombies too, right?
I think so. It's,
They've seen Cat and Hook.
I suppose.
Now hold on. Duke will provide.
No, Duke.
Hey, there's a lamp here. Let's turn that on. That's a really loud lamp.
Very loud lamp.
Something's going.
Duke will provide.
Here's that.
Oh, no, it's not.
What is he trying to do? Get her to have sex?
Ooh.
I
Look
don't
at
know
me.
what's happening.
Duke the horny ghost.
He is.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to get a little something.
I mean, I know when I'm like
Hey.
seeing zombies and stuff, the first thing I think is like, why haven't I watched that for 5 minutes?
I've seen zombies and friends die.
Yes!
I immediately
You
think.
saw your zombie friend.
I immediately think sex.
Vinegar or poison.
And booze. And she's just gonna lay down there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good, dude.
Tastes so good.
Oh,
She's like,
oh, it feels so good to lie down.
You know, maybe there's
it's
some
been
way
like
out
20
of here.
minutes.
Yeah, it's not been that.
Whoa.
That's like, yeah. Should know.
It's the fart monsters.
He fell down. He's been defeated. He's screaming for monsters. His heart blew back up.
Excuse me.
They're allergic to wine. They fart and they're allergic to wine.
No why.
Why?
Wine makes people fart.
What is happening?
Oh, God.
What is happening?
That was amazing. They're fart monsters.
The person that like died by wine and turned into like dish soap.
Yeah. I have no idea. How did they know that was gonna fucking work?
One of them stepped in the wine he spit out.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, the wine!
I was too busy laughing.
This dude's in a freaking bucket.
This guy can't walk.
Control. I'm in control. Okay.
Yeah, he is on the shirt with his puppet.
God in heaven, this guy got it. He has to die
He's
soon.
been gone an awfully long time.
So,
Okay, I'll take it.
maybe
I would like
Oh, that.
stand in a circle of wine.
Yeah.
That's really?
That might have only worked in the park.
Well, it is a possibility.
It doesn't work on all the
Sure,
Spookies.
anything is. I don't like this one.
She has a lighter. Why isn't she set shit on
I
fire?
like this room.
It's a good question.
Feel safe.
Gotta save them for the Siggies.
I'll say she's too busy.
You just
Yeah.
don't want to do anything that I want to do. Isn't that right?
Well, just like throw that at the curtains.
Burn my house down.
I'm just saying.
Here comes Grandpa.
And what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess it's time for my Metamucil.
Oh my God!
I wasn't expecting that.
She is so calm!
Nothing phases her. She doesn't care.
And she's just like, my sweater vest will protect me.
She doesn't care.
Hey, did you find something? What did you find?
Oh no! He found a Ouija board, and then Zombie Girl was like, you cannot have this! No!
She looks like a really sad, like, walrus or something.
Oh, is that another fart? Is that
No, that's the door
I was
closing.
about to say.
Please! No! Open! Richard!
Nope.
Help me!
He's dead, guys.
Why is nobody trying to fight?
Why is there a little hole in the door?
Is this puppet guy that's trapped?
Yes.
Oh, good.
See
I'm
if there's
fine.
another way into the room.
Come on.
Well, good luck finding it.
You couldn't break the glass with your flashlight?
And why aren't you moving fast?
And what are you doing?
The most
Catman?
concern she has, it looks like she smells something bad.
Yeah. Like Catman dutied somewhere before.
I poisoned myself once before and I'll do it again. I'll
Oh.
find another way.
Yeah, she definitely didn't want to be with him if she poisoned herself.
Yeah.
Die.
I gotta admit,
Even
he's
if
really
you keep
weird,
me
so
prisoner
I'm
for
kind of
another
with her
70
on
years,
this.
you'll never have me.
Set yourself on fire! Like,
Somebody.
you can't bring he can't bring back ash!
Somebody set themselves on fire in this.
I'm just saying. Like, fire is a really good horror movie tool.
Yeah.
David, throw that crap away.
What is
Because
it?
you say so?
Cough syrup?
This is a drink, you asshole. And you'll only get sick. God knows it's such
I don't give a damn, honey.
I really don't. We were all.
Is this the time you're having lower spats?
Yes.
Sex and spats.
Well, that's a horror film, really, when you think about it. What an idiot.
This Robitussin's gone bad.
Yeah.
Like, swear she dates us 1724 when he was born.
That was the year our hero was born. Well,
It's his house.
it is.
That's why he's like, there must be another room into this. Door into this room.
That's the twist to this movie. It's his house. He owns it. He let Dr. Acula rent it. Oh, he didn't die?
No, where's Zombie Girl?
What if he's the only one to survive?
Then I will kick the TV.
Now the door's gonna open. Where did Zombie Girl go? She just knock him out for a
Yeah,
minute?
she can just disappear. Oh, he's holding the door shut.
Oh, and he's laughing
And
too.
you can't see him?
So he has like a one hand, like two. You gotta remember he has the hook hand.
But he's doing his job.
Dude, don't egg her on.
Yeah.
Especially since you don't like have anything.
Do you have an exit strategy for this?
Place there, huh? Either kill me or get me the hell out of here.
Well, kill you would be appropriate.
Break that bottle!
Do something. Somebody do something.
Somebody think about
I'm
weapons!
worried about this joining
She's
to
gonna
it.
come out of
The
that
whole place is a
fireplace.
toilet.
Maybe. Or the wall. Or...
He's gonna pee. Now,
He's gonna
these
piss.
people have no sense of like fear. You're gonna die by Catman because you're peeing.
What an idiot. Yeah, like I said, this guy deserved to die anyway, but now he's even more deserving. Oh, he's just playing pranks now. Oh, you think you're funny?
Again? Peter! Must be some midget girls or something.
There he is!
There's Jawa Kid.
Please, let's get out of here. Let's go find the others.
No, we're doing just fine by ourselves. Mr. Smartass is gonna find out real
Is that
soon.
another
I
one?
get along just
No, that's just Jawa.
It's the same one?
Yeah, they like shut the door on him.
Oh.
What are you saying? You don't trust me now?
No, I'm not.
You don't think I can take care of you? Isn't that it?
Is this the time to be the macho ass? You don't even have a weapon. There's not wine barrels everywhere.
He does have the candle again, though.
He did find the candle that they did not bring with them into the basement.
Unbelievable. So they had the candle, then they didn't have the candle, then they got the candle again.
She's like, oh no, he poisoned himself and died. Oh well, I'll just sit here.
Fucking earthquake. Everything farts in this movie.
Everyone is so calm.
That's a chair moving by itself. Be afraid.
I mean, like...
Show fear. Show something.
David, wake up.
Wake up. There's a
Wake
breeze,
up,
baby.
yes,
I
okay.
don't know.
There's a window.
He decided to sleep now? Like, these people are just...
He drank that 1742.
Well, that's what it does to you.
See, this is how...
And she's still smoking, dude. How many freaking cigarettes does she have?
She brought a carton. But here's the thing. The Dracula dude,
Yeah.
he was certain he was going to get these souls because he knew he was bringing like the
You hear
most
that?
stupidest people there.
Exactly.
It's like they won't even be scared enough to do anything.
He knew what was up.
They'll just
Where's it
chill.
coming
Oh, hi.
Oh, it's her letter. I bet that... No, she poisoned herself. Never mind. That's the second part that hung herself. She was smart.
Was there a second bride?
I don't know.
God forgive me. This is the only way I know to save myself from them. Can't make out the signature.
We're not the first.
She killed herself so she wouldn't become a spooky.
Well, that's a smarter route to go.
I mean, that's kind of what that sounds like.
Yeah.
As you are not now.
Who is this?
Arise, my son.
Kathy.
It's the woman.
Oh!
You
Is that her
learned her name?
I think it's Kathy. I don't know. It could be
You
Karen.
did more than I did.
I know.
Oh!
Oh, here come the movies.
It's a spooky!
Cop.
Les Spookies! Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that was real scary.
It ate his face without you knowing, and now it's gonna eat you.
Catman's loving it.
It's a freaking mermaid!
It's like half your size.
It's a spooky! I like this spooky.
It's just like eating her, and she's just like, ah, I can't do anything.
I'm
It doesn't even have legs. It's a tackle.
She's had a spooky. She's had a spooky.
Yeah.
But it made this spooky mad. Nice
And then it's
spooky.
like, quick.
Nice spooky.
Here comes another one.
Oh, he wanted more than just flesh.
Use the poker thing again. No. No, I can't take the urns.
Don't kill that spooky.
And it slithers away.
So that spooky survived.
And she's like, now I'm going to stand tall.
Well, you just shut
Because she got bit, so she can't handle herself anymore. Whenever she's gonna die, she'll bleed out. She bled out that quick? That's what I'm saying. These things are like
Yeah, there's
half your size.
and there's a million weapons in the room.
So one died from urns, or at least like retreated, and this one gets a curio cabinet thrown on. It's like, okay, I'm gonna keep going.
That's all it takes. And she's getting like an Iron Man type death scene here.
Yes, her death scene's really long, and the sad music.
So she got paid the most.
Like,
Trying to open the door.
oh, I just can't turn off.
She got paid the most for this one. Yeah.
Why is she moving so slow?
Apparently that took a lot out
You
of her.
do, and there you are. I will win in the end.
Why does he have like a German accent suddenly?
You
I
guess
will win in the end.
he's trying to be like Dracula, I guess. But Dracula was Romanian, so I don't know.
Uh-oh, Catman's like, no.
Catman made this happen.
That's how you walk when you're bit in the neck. Like, I'm pretty sure you can still walk.
Yes!
Freaking fine. Your legs are fine.
Yeah.
Like, put your
Well,
hand
no,
on your neck and run.
I think she was bit in the leg.
Yeah, but she's walking like she's having a seizure.
Well,
Like,
how do you walk?
whole body.
I mean, I would have like a little, like, apparently all their adrenaline got like rushed out of them. Because I've heard like moms lifting up cars off their kids. These people get like a scrape and it's like, that's it. My life's over.
It's all they can do. It's all they can
Your
take.
future no longer belongs to you.
I mean, he did hit her carotid artery. Why is he?
Yeah.
This is just so weird.
Look, hashtag me
Always
too.
hated him.
Me too. This guy needs to back off now.
Children.
He's a white man. It's fine.
What do you
Oh,
mean
that's true.
children? I have only one child.
Oh. Oh, my darling. We have many children.
My God. What have you done?
I had
Tell me,
kids.
what have you done?
Would you like to see our son? Huh? Would you like to see our son? Would you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. My darling son, your mother has returned to us. Come.
Why did he bury her in a wedding dress?
I don't know.
Or she poisoned herself in the wedding dress?
That's a good question. Why is that scary?
You won't go.
Because her kids.
The farther she gets from me,
The kid's spooky?
the deeper she becomes.
The dude's a spooky. Oh yeah, that was funny.
That is weird. The farther she gets from you, the weaker she becomes. She's ready to die. Do you think she cares?
Yeah. Well, now we gotta worry about
Oh,
her.
so they were in the attic. I thought they were in the basement.
Okay.
Here comes Catman.
God,
Catman Hook. Is she safe or is she gonna be spookified?
I don't know, but somebody needs to put this guy on a leash.
Man, I just feel bad for Billy. He thought his parents threw him.
Yeah,
a surprise party at a random house and
Let's not forget, Billy thought he was getting a birthday party.
he didn't even know how to
He
like.
didn't get it. And he got slightly
You
buried.
can't fight this thing. You
And
can't.
Game up.
they game over.
Just hang yourself like this other woman did.
Yeah, just call it quits, guys.
This is how this is like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Come to me, my darling.
You just let him die. Sure.
Just a little.
Yeah, go run to him.
I'm
Please
cold.
do.
I'm going to fall. Take me out of here.
Why is she British?
I don't really know.
David, I'm so afraid.
Yeah. That's a bit spooky.
How is it possible that my dead boyfriend is not the one trying to help me?
Yeah.
It has like tapeworm.
Yeah, tentacles.
Its mouth is like,
Yeah. So what's its plan exactly? Oh, just
strangling her.
And then electrocuting her too, I guess?
Oh, it melts her away.
Oh no.
And then
Just her face.
Just the face.
And sounds like suburban Sasquatch.
It
And its heart thing was there. You know how easy that is to kill?
Yeah. These people are not smart.
They're not even trying
This has
though.
been established. They're not smart.
What is she afraid of?
Everything. She was obviously married to that dude.
Who's a vampire.
Yeah.
So she should know about things, and then now she's seen her kid on whatever the hell he is.
She should know about things. But what things, Sheila? But what things?
Why was that kid so scary to her? He looked adorable with his little fangs.
It's just blue.
He's just blue. He's a smurf. He's a Jawa. Deal with it.
Are you a colorist fan?
I know.
Yeah.
Blue people are people too.
So she goes to the caverns that are apparently under this house. This place.
There's so much to this house. We don't even know.
Uh-oh, the monkey's gonna get you.
What's that?
That was the monkey from Lion King. The butt.
Wait, When Rafiki attacks.
This is like that commercial with what the hell?
That is a what the fuck?
This is a commercial. I think it's for like car insurance. I could be wrong, but where they're like running from a serial killer and they're like, "Let's go hide by the chainsaw."
Oh yeah, that's
She just electrocuted her
yeah.
and then breathed her awake.
And she runs again.
So why'd she electrocute her just breathe her awake?
That's a very good question.
To torture her?
I'm not sure.
So how many more people do we have to wait for to die?
We have 3. The puppet man's still being one of them, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
No, yeah, you're right.
My money's on sweater
Well,
vest.
we still have New York is too.
Yeah, we don't know what happened with the Holy Temple.
Oh, I hope they just died off screen. Oh no, fuck, yeah, they are. Never
There
mind.
they are. We have 5 people still together.
5.
Hasn't anybody seen Carol? Or the others or anything?
Carol died. The others died.
Carol's dead.
They almost got out.
Wait, is Carol the one who turned into a zombie?
I don't know.
What's her name, Carol?
Don't worry about it.
He's doing the door trick again.
Tell me, I don't know what they were.
And they're not even trying the door. That's lame.
See anything
Figure
of
out
the others?
something else to do.
Adrian and Dave, or Rich?
I thought he went with you. We got separated. We don't know if he's dead or alive.
Well, I wouldn't give you 50-50 odds of him coming out on top. Not after what we saw.
What are you talking about?
We saw fart monsters.
Dave's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know about Adrian, but she's probably finished too.
None of us are gonna get out of here alive.
No, again, calm.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. What
That's
is
like
it?
maybe we're here like,
Nobody
I
counts
know Todd's
Spook Ring
gonna
on
kill
that
me. It's fine.
Do it.
Especially for you, me.
Why don't we just throw ourselves up the stairs and finish the jump?
Why don't they just lay down since the ones they lay down they can't get back up?
What?
Macho's gotta fight the old man.
Elderly abuse. Leave him alone.
Because the old man's girlfriend was like, we're just gonna all
She's
die.
like barely like holding her back. Almost like I don't care. She's like, don't get involved.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna kill him? That would be convenient.
Trash bag, did you see that? This is the world's worst fight scene.
Hey, Puppet Man.
He's bad.
Oh, please.
What, is that a candle? What is he What is he carrying? It looks like beef jerky.
Rise with your darkness. Rise and be free.
I guess there were some days where
Rise and be free.
where the Dracula dude wasn't available, but they just used his voice. in the zombie woman here, I guess.
Oh, rise whatever the word is.
If it's a spider monster, I'm out. Because there's a lot of spider webs.
Yeah, it's kind of what it's leaning towards here, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a spider monster that makes like clown noises.
Maybe.
Burps.
Maybe not.
No, it's a siren.
I can help you find your friends.
No, she's
No.
spider.
She's
What
gonna,
is this?
she's gonna kill you, dude.
Not do the same as you. But hurry, we must hurry.
Wait a minute. Just what the hell is going on here?
I told you there is no time. Do you want to die here?
Sure, I'll follow you, strange person.
Yeah.
It's dark.
This is the way out. To your friends. I
No
say.
questions asked. Just
There, like more cobwebs are coming up behind you.
no questions asked. Just
Trust me, Mr. Adam.
Hey,
how do you know my name?
you know my name.
Yeah, exactly.
How?
Your friends. They spoke of
That
you.
would
Don't
spook
believe
me.
everything you hear, lady.
Come further into the darkness.
That would be a red flag for me if somebody I didn't know knew my name. Oh.
Now it's lighting up. Thank goodness.
Spider.
What is that?
I don't know,
Oh no.
but and the fight continues on.
With some fight music. Dun, dun,
He
dun,
just
dun,
pimp
dun,
slapped him.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, up and over. This old man can hold his own.
Sam Watterson is tight.
You know, they don't fight the monsters, but they'll fight themselves.
Trash bag dude hates chairs for some reason.
He really
He
does.
really hates chairs.
He's like, sword. What are they hoping to accomplish here?
Like macho-ness, I guess. Because every horror movie has to have that
Did
scene.
you see the girls just smiling like, oh, the dumpling being done?
our friends are
This
dead,
smile
but
on
it's fine.
face, take off souls. Eyes and
She is like really busy.
Yeah, she's got a lot to do.
I guess she's lucky they're coming in the right rooms for her traps.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. She's got a lot to do.
It's glowing. That's never good.
It's another spooky.
That's the La Spooky on the cover.
It is. That is the spooky.
Where's the wine? Pour the wine on him.
Luckily it moves slow. Oh my goodness. It moves so slow. How do you get hit by it? Oh, Catman's through the door.
Woo!
What?
Right through the
He
door.
missiled himself through the door. So, how did her boyfriend die? Oh no, she's gonna bleed to death
I'm
now.
not sure. I don't think he died, to be fair.
Mr. Adams,
What?
now the time has come.
For what?
This place has been my home, my prison for an eternity.
Are you nuts or something, lady? What's going on, damn it? Where are my friends? Tell me.
They're dead, Mr. Adams. As I am, as you are.
That's one big puppet.
It's alien face hunting.
Pull it off.
Oh my gosh. How is it eating him?
I don't know. Oh, good. There
Oh
we go.
good. Oh no, now he's stuck in the well.
Oh, stupid move, kid.
Now the time has come.
You said that 5 minutes
You
ago.
know, I can't think of a more fitting death for this asshole than a giant spider monster. And I think we're about to get there. I'm very pleased.
I don't know
with
what
this.
she is. No, she's just a spooky.
I'm very pleased.
Oh,
with
but
this.
she sings. She has like a bagpipe song.
Yes.
Let's go in there.
Just let's go in this room. This will be safe.
Leave.
They can't. They don't
There's
know how.
zombies outside.
Well, run away from the zombie. It's easier than running away from idiots in this house.
Is she going to do anything? She's gonna let herself bleed up.
Yeah, probably bleed to death.
Wait, and then can you at least put on a pretty face before you kill me?
No, she's got to be.
Oh, second change.
She's
That one was scary. The first one was like whatever.
yeah.
What is going on?
She's turning into a giant spider.
From Black Goo?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta give him to her. Here, this ain't bad.
This is ridiculous.
Oh.
What is coming out of her head?
I think it's supposed to be teeth.
It's teeth. Yeah, that's the mouth of this one.
What? The mouth on top of her? What is this?
Okay, they had
So that actually kind of looks like Chewbacca if he was a spider.
They had me and then they lost me.
This is nonsense. Oh!
Good.
Story
Finally.
didn't hold very long.
She just deflated him.
Dead. I'm so glad.
Like a rubber freaking chicken.
I'm done with him.
She's very weak, Peter. I need a few more minutes, please.
Go out the window.
Honey, you ain't got a few more minutes.
Is this spooky?
Just leave her. I'm sorry, guys.
I know.
She could have died. Just leave her.
My boyfriend's dead too, so
Go out the window, I know.
it evens things out.
Just walk around the roof. Again, no one fighting. Just jump through it like you did the door.
Yeah, you're apparently a kung fu master when it comes to doors.
It's easier to jump through a window than a door, isn't it?
I would think so.
Push him off the roof!
Yeah.
He's clearly a guy in a suit.
I'm saying, it'll take him a hot minute to at least get back up there unless he can fly.
Yeah.
Stand your ground, old man! Oh no, is it burning now? There we go!
Whoa! That spooky was extremely flammable.
Yes!
Why?
We're so far figured out that the fall would hurt.
Yeah. We found a loophole there.
What is it?
I'm so confused.
I don't really know. It looks like Carol. The thing that took over Carol.
It was Carol.
It was Carol.
Picture?
So when they were asking where's Carol,
The ring on that mummy downstairs.
And a Ouija board.
Yeah, but without the demon figures. This guy was a cultist or a ghost hunter or something shooting from all this stuff.
I'm gonna drink that.
Chica, just lay down.
Maybe it's a magical potion to heal my leg.
Yeah, don't risk it.
Last time someone didn't drink anything, they got the face eaten off. I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
What'd you
Oh my
That's it.
god!
Oh.
It's not
Watch
active.
Carol come
The
back.
only kind we know.
Soon, even those fools will realize it is I who controls the movement of all my players.
Why are you talking through a hose tube or something? Why?
And you may have found a way to fight these demons.
Pushing them off?
Lord Seeker's
Yeah,
Yeah, we're the all to the.
Yeah, pushing and wine. We've established this
I don't know.
works.
Maybe he never knew. But I do know this. I want to live. And I think the way to do that...
You have the least amount of
Here?
time.
Yeah,
It's
you-
not fair.
Yeah, and elderly people should die.
Now.
What about Carol?
Let's at least try to even out the odds a little bit.
Finally.
Dean, we won't have to go looking for Carol. She's gonna come looking for us.
So now they figured out they might want to fight?
Maybe. Who's got the stick?
Old man.
Well, man. But you know, he's a ninja, so that makes
Well,
sense.
he's proven himself worthy with doors and everything.
I'm just saying, did any of the girls pick up anything?
Probably not,
Or are they just gonna hide behind the old man?
I guess.
And his fireplace poker?
Why not?
Axe.
Oh, it's an axe thing. Okay.
That's not a very big axe.
I feel like that's one that
There was two weapons there. Why didn't the other one grab weapons?
And out of everything in this house, that's gonna destroy everybody? Is that axe?
He has keys. Don't forget, he drove one of the cars.
Get in the car!
Are you ready to kill?
Yes, Father.
The kid talks to the host too.
Yeah.
And commit murder.
I wanted Billy to be my friend.
Yeah. You fucked up another birthday. Thanks, Dad.
I know.
Must learn to use that to control the force of life. This is the source of our power.
Okay. That kid looks kind of like Billy.
It does.
Now.
She's got a pig face, though.
I know.
It's not even a zombie face. They didn't remember how to do the makeup day after day.
We're gonna go kill Carol, because that apparently was gonna stop this.
I guess. If they killed Dr. Acula there,
So her macho boyfriend literally died by being thrown.
I guess.
So, either that or his head was chopped off. They just didn't show us his head being chopped off.
I don't think that was it. You know, make a miraculous comeback here. So. Oh, well. Screw that idea.
It's on fire now. Like I said, fire. Fire works. Set her on fire.
Or if it's gonna hurt you, you know, put it down. There you go.
I would let you escape. I have enjoyed your resistance. You are very amusing. I only want your soul.
You know, I don't know about you, but when it comes to situations like this, I don't like to talk to the secretary. I like to talk to the boss himself.
I would just kick her in the
So
vagina.
bring him out here. Quit having him talk through her. Bring Dr. Acula, get in here.
Now,
Mirror!
you
Yeah.
must prove to
That
me
meant something, I guess.
you can promise.
I don't care about this father-son bonding moment.
You must have a clear image of every detail. We no longer need cattle. They are your toys now.
He's just gonna Jacqueline kill Carol so that some people don't have
After all
fun.
she's done,
Yeah.
No longer need Carol.
after all she's
She grandma.
She grandma.
And he did.
Did he die?
Oh no, he's grandpa.
Oh, he's getting all old.
He's officially grandpa.
They just took his makeup off.
Exactly. This is what I really look like. Oh.
He's like, I must get that potion.
See, what did I tell you? Suit is the hero. This is incredible.
Technically, Sweater Vest woke him up.
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know.
Do business as you wish.
Now that I made them old and frail.
Now the kid's got a name. Wait, was that the other girl?
Yeah. I think.
Why is he stabbing her?
Yeah, she's not doing anything. Leave her for
She's strangling him, guys.
Oh. Well,
Because he was trying to rip her arm off.
well, that was tough to understand. Somebody shut her off.
I know. Here comes Grandpa.
My victim, lost.
The random luck of these people.
I don't understand any of this now.
And I am their ultimate lord.
Is this a little kick in the torch of them? Are they stopped aging?
Yes. Oh God. Now we're back to her.
I'm pretty sure they died.
Where is she? In the jail cell?
Was there a jail cell?
Looks like it.
I know now what I must do.
Can you fill us in?
She's gonna hang herself.
Perhaps I've always known.
She's gonna poison herself again? I think she picked grass.
I guess. This guy just needs to go home, go to bed. I'm done. Yeah, I'm
I'm
done.
done with this whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Has it not been an hour and a half yet?
Almost.
I'm going to eat this in front of you.
This is.
Maybe she feels like she's gotta kill him.
Why doesn't she like set them free and I'll live with you forever?
It is only your resistance that's killing you. Love me, and you'll be free.
Now that's a wrong way to go about it. Love me or die.
How can you speak of love? You're torturing me.
Torturing you? It is you who are torturing me. I have devoted my life and the life of many others that you might live again.
Love.
I didn't ask for this, so why are you killing these people now? I'm awake, I'm running.
Right.
Let my love keep you.
So much to unpack here.
Tell me that you will love me. That you will love me.
I
No!
love you for all time.
No, she's got a knife. She's gonna kill his ass.
And his poppy vein
Right
too!
in the vein.
Oh, it's stuck in there too. It didn't come out.
Sorry, Dr. Acula.
She knew his poppy vein was his weakness.
Yay!
That's all it took. And then back to the breathing torture.
I don't think that's passable. We're trying to great.
Yeah, no, it's a mausoleum. Not a mausoleum. I don't fucking know. Whatever. So everybody else is dead, and now the bride is trying to escape, right?
Why can't she go out the front door?
Because people are stupid in this movie.
She's like, I'm gonna climb down the
They're
lattice.
so stupid.
In my dress. And high heels. It's not that hard.
Apparently it is.
If you fall, you won't get up.
Yeah.
Because that's how this movie works.
You can just end it right now. You'll explode when you fall down.
Yes, exactly.
Mama. Mama.
No!
That was
was amazing.
Mama!
Mama.
What is in this thing?
Fuck up.
We already had Dr. Dracula die. Like, come on.
Oh, it's the creepy guy.
It's Frankenstein. Oh no, it's Pervy.
Yeah, it's Pervy creepy guy. And then this one did.
That person. When did he die?
I don't know.
If she runs away and gets away, I'm gonna see, kick the head. She's like,
Oh, it's Michael Jackson's Thriller video all of a sudden.
why is she like rolling in the grass? Because she fell down, she can't get up. Look at her. She's like, I don't know what to do. I've fallen.
Who are you people?
They're his babies. Her babies. I don't know.
Oh, they're being very bad.
Yeah, just tell them to stop. You're their bobo.
Mama.
No! Now she's got to crawl away because she can't stand up again. Yeah, just take the dress off.
Really, at this point, it's not worth it.
Like, run in your like underwear.
Might as well just lose it.
Yeah.
There you go.
This scene is a hot mess.
Let him have the dress. She's like rolling into them.
There's not much about escaping.
Can no one stand up once they fall down?
No, this movie didn't get hot. It's the end for them.
I want to know what kind of Boston zombie the right now uses.
That's good. That's a good question.
If that stuff stayed.
It looks great.
It just looks like a giant ordeal.
It does.
She's back up!
No,
She's back down! How many zombies are on one land?
Good question.
Run! Why did she stop?
What am I looking at? What is significance?
Run! Have you noticed none of the hands up the gate either? Just saying. The face decay, but never the hands.
Never the hands. The hands have always look nice. That guy's just working.
I feel like hiding in the bushes and stuff.
Some camouflage themselves. Good for them.
Oh no! She fell again!
She's in, she's down.
Her guessing was almost as long as the bitten girl with the little snake.
So is no one our hero in this movie?
It's kind of what it's looking like.
Sweater Bess is still alive. I still have my money on Sweater Bess.
No,
I think.
she died.
Did she?
She died.
Pretty sure she's dead.
Just keep running. They apparently can't leave this land.
No,
And how are they still rising when the thing's been killed?
I don't know. This is so.
Because they're all the souls that fueled her, so she probably has to kill herself.
So if she dies, they all die.
How many souls does it take for like one person
That's a
to
good question.
be resurrected? No, she's out. She's running.
There's so many good questions in this movie, and none of them can be answered. Oh, finally, okay.
Is she on the road now?
No, there's still. Okay.
She's gonna hide. Oh no.
Oh no, you're just gonna keep like right out in the open.
Does she know how to drive?
I guess.
Well, he said that he'd been around a lifetime on his own.
Lady, what are you doing to my car?
Help me!
Move over.
So she's gonna be the hero of this movie.
Hey!
Technically, Ascot is.
but she's the only character that we cared about in this survivor. And why the hell was he sitting there? Why are you driving so slow?
He was on his way to the haunted mansion.
Just hit him, guys. Remember him insane.
Yeah. Drive faster.
I know. He's like letting them catch up.
Take your time.
What is this case? What is this?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
It's digging its way around the case. We'll find.
But you're not free.
Oh.
Don't you realize I've always loved you?
This poor girl. Oh!
Catman!
Catman.
Catman knows how to
Good for
drive.
him. Drive and fool people. Good for him. It's him all along. And there's the kid. What?
And that's what we end with?
That's how this movie ends. What? Well, I've never been more irritated in a film in my life.
Alexa, turn on the lights, please.
Wow.
So Dr. Acula was always coming in from the casket.
I guess so.
His bride
After all of that,
still has to go back.
after all of that, that's what it came down
How
to.
did Catman know to park the car there?
That's a great question. These are not easy questions.
Can she not now go find the keys that the old man had?
Maybe?
So what killed the old man?
I don't know.
Well, she stabbed him in the head.
Yeah.
But then maybe his son brought him back? Because his son could do it too.
Or maybe that just doesn't kill him?
But it was
I don't know.
plain.
I don't know.
Yoy.
That's why this movie is a bad
And, like,
movie.
Who decides who has to be like a yard zombie versus a spooky that gets to have fun?
Say that again?
Like, who decided who had to be a yard zombie versus who gets to have fun? Because the yard zombies just hid out in the bushes.
Yeah.
Never got to go in the house.
Right.
But, like,
No.
house zombies had it relatively better.
They had a better time of
I'm just saying, like, how did they decide that?
Well,
They got to eat the humans.
they did.
And kill them.
I guess.
And then you have Cat and Hook.
Cat and Hook.
Cat and Hook. What?
Who can change his
Appearance?
Yeah.
To Ascot.
To Ascot, to survive, to drive, to turn back into Cat and Hook.
Did you know I've loved you all along?
And then...
Well, so wait. So hang on. So let me flip it back. So oh god. So was the cat man in love with her?
Yes.
Yes.
The cat man.
Yes.
So,
And the old man.
So why did Dr. Acula come out at the end?
Because...
Basically, no matter if it was him or her, she would never leave. I guess.
Because he's going to drive her back so he could continue to live with her.
I don't know.
I don't... Okay, the whole thing doesn't make sense. The whole movie does not make sense.
No, this was probably a frustrating film that we have ever
This
watched.
suburban Sasquatch had an end, man.
Yeah, and it had a pleasant ending. It was a good ending.
This is just...
This was torture.
Yeah.
Spookies was torture, literal torture.
Okay, the special effects in Spookies were slightly better than Suburban Sasquatch. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Except the deflated rubber chicken man.
But
That's
the
true.
plot...
What plot?
That's like, I don't understand. Why did we have Billy? What was the point of Billy?
Yeah, Billy made no... That's probably one of the add-ins that went nowhere for this film. That's probably what that was.
And then... Dracula, Dr. Acula, whatever he was killing people, which apparently were thousands,
Yes. For many years.
for many years, for a lifetime, to bring his wife back.
Yeah.
Who hated her.
Who hated
Who
him.
hated him?
And poisoned herself to get away from him.
And then he morph their child into
A spooky.
A spooky.
Let's spooky.
Uh,
Look, guys, the more we think about it,
So
are just
who
gonna.
kept
What?
the Spider Woman locked in the room?
I think she just appeared.
She had lived there for centuries.
She could lie. She
Yeah,
made
but like,
it up.
like on the Ouija board, there were the monsters on the Ouija board, and like when he said "awake," they awaked. Awoke?
And like, so fart monsters could be killed online.
Yeah.
The fart monsters. We gotta talk
All
about that.
monsters can be thrown
Throw it
off
off
roofs
buildings
and
and
explode.
We got. Yeah.
But he can't die with a pick to the pulsing vein of happiness.
No, that didn't kill him.
I'm
And
telling you, behead and fire.
And it did not kill Catman either.
No. But Catman might not have even been someone he made, because Catman was a Catman. He wasn't a zombie.
But how many Catman you know alive? Exactly. This is
Mama.
Baba. Baba. That was the best.
So, I just don't understand the movie.
I mean,
None of us do.
there's no point.
None of us do.
There were survivors.
There's no survivors.
There was no nothing. Just.
I guess unless there's like a Spookies 2.
There was never a Spookies 2.
Oh,
Maybe
guys,
I
let's
planned
make
on
a
a
Spookies too.
There was never a Spookies 2.
We
We
can.
go back for Dr. Acula. This time we will cast it with all geriatric men.
There you go.
They're supposed to be
That
teens.
That did work. Let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah, but they will be teens and they'll be like, "What's up?"
What's up?
Yeah, exactly. That's how they'll walk around, and they'll be like, "I'm so dope."
Yeah.
Dab. It'll be great.
Dab.
And I mean, because the macho guy got thrown into a wall and died,
We're gonna abort you.
and then Carol just killed everybody.
I like that. Topical humor. Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
talk some humor. Did you hear me?
What?
I said we'll abort you.
Topical. It's all
Topical.
It'll already be out of date by the time we make the movie.
Carol did all of it.
And Carol did it all.
And then she turned into a glowing brain thing.
But the glowing brain thing
That-
sucked everybody's youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the irony if the oldest one had the most youth to be sucked?
That's true. That's true. I think they did that on purpose.
That's hilarious.
They did that on purpose. You know they did.
And no one. There was no hero.
No hero.
No, that was your modern day of a horror movie that ends with.
Grandpa tried to be the hero.
He gave it his
So
best.
did the bride. To be fair.
So, well, I mean, a hero to herself. Like, she did not
She
know.
didn't even know they were there.
Yeah, she was like, she didn't know anybody else was there. She was just trying to save herself.
Yeah, she didn't
And then
care.
I
either.
guess technically anybody else from dying, but fail.
Yeah. Because she got in the car with Ascot. Which was...
Cat in hoof.
I want to see if there is some sort of explanation for
Google.
this movie.
WTF.
Spooky.
Spookies.
Well, when where I came across, I've known about this movie for a few years, but I didn't really know anything about the of what actually happens in the movie until Red Letter Media did a best of the worst on it.
Right.
And even these are professional.
Even they knew not
movie,
what was
they
going
knew
on.
nothing of what was going on because the movie is so chopped up. It's so chopped up into some horrible pieces from the fact that they
Yeah.
made the movie with the teenagers, quote unquote, and then they added in all that extra crap.
So Wikipedia says that the plot follows a lost kid, Billy, and a group of partying teenagers finding an abandoned mansion and becoming trapped inside as a warlock tries to sacrifice the group with the intention of using their vitality to keep his wife alive.
So he's a warlock.
Huh?
But we don't follow Billy is the thing. Billy was in it for 5 minutes.
Well, Billy died.
And Billy died after having a few things of dirt thrown on him. And that was
It was played on the USA Network from 1988 to 1991.
I'm sure the viewers of USA were very happy to have that.
I mean, like, it could be a legit bad 80s movie. They just need it like a better ending.
Like a good bad movie. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like you know, like the horror films from back when, like.
Well, yeah.
They were a little ridiculous, but like they were still good. They had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
At least in the synopsis. Oh, he's a werecat with a hook.
Ah, so he was a cat. Catman.
Catman. But it said teenagers and some older adults.
Is that how that's how they bill it, as teenagers and older adults?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're honest about it.
Come across this mansion intending to party.
And they partied.
Oh, the warlock had a name.
The warlock had a name?
Creon.
Creon?
Creon the warlock resides there.
Dr. Acula's so much better.
That's so much better. I agree.
And he's kept his wife alive for 70 years using an unrevealed method.
Unrevealed. Nah, he killed him.
But it is known that he needs human victims in order to do it.
Because he killing people.
He killing people. That's all there is to it. Oh, God. I need to balance this better.
Okay, so the fart people...
The
fart monsters are known as muckmen. And then there's the reptilian demons, the giant spiders, the how do you say, like anachronid woman? No, what's
the arachnid woman?
Thank you, God.
I was like, did she just mean macrame woman? What are we talking
There was no macrame woman in
the
this movie.
Acronid woman, right?
Oh, arachnid.
Arachnid woman. Jesus, I could not remember this word.
You got it.
Arachnid.
Yeah.
There's the octopus-like creature with electric tentacles.
And he had no purpose either.
No purpose.
A skeletal witch.
She had no purpose.
The Grim Reaper.
And he had some of a purpose.
He exploded.
The vampiric boy in a monk's habit. And a large group of zombies. That was the son.
The vampiric
The vampiric.
boy.
Okay.
So why was he blue? Vampires aren't blue.
Shh, those are questions we can't answer.
Those are questions that never came up in the...
And what were the reptilian little monsters?
Those were the little spookies. The little
Okay, they offered like no
mermaid
explanation
characters.
of what happened.
There's no explanation
No.
at all. That makes sense. I'm not surprised by that. Nobody in this room should be surprised that nobody understands what the point of the movie was. There is no point.
That, like somebody like the director, it's Wikipedia. They could be like,
No.
I made this movie. I was intending to show.
I mean, they probably are just trying to make it.
Yeah, it had a limited theatrical release,
That played in theaters,
and then on the USA Network for 3 years, multiple times.
and then we played it on the Smokin Hot Toddcast. Hey! What?
And we have lost.
Mm-hmm. The Dissolve.com says it was the tale that nobody wanted to be told.
The tale that nobody wanted to be told. If that's not real, I don't know what is. Yeah.
For sure, man.
That's the realest statement about this movie that anybody can make.
It was cobbled together by two separate groups of filmmakers.
I told you, yeah. That's the thing, yeah.
So that
makes no sense because two different filmmakers.
You had two different movies. Yeah, you had two different movies because the Dr. Acula dude, or Crayon, whatever his name was, and the Bride and the Catman and Billy were all one cast, and then the teenagers, the teenagers and all the monsters was another cast. That's how that worked. I guess the Carol woman was because she was a part of the. See, that's where it gets muddled for me. I don't know.
That's where it gets fart monster?
I guess where she gets fart monstered, yeah.
One of the original screens was supposed to bombard the partygoers with unique monsters.
Yeah.
And so that's where you get Possessed Witch with the glowing brain, man busting from wine cellar floor, the hallway demons, the melting lady with the electric tongue, and the hideous transforming spider woman. So the second director came in and he inserted all the scenes with the Crypt Keeper type sorcerer with the Catman, which makes sense now because we literally never saw the Catman with the people.
Yeah.
And now this makes sense as to why Cat and Hook never interacted with the actual people.
Well, exactly, because it was
They were a different cast. They were a different cast.
Yeah.
The zombie bride, that's why she didn't interact with them.
Because it was a separate
They,
thing. Yeah.
yes. the zombies were a part of the second cast. The whole troop of them.
The zombies too? Well, okay.
And Billy was a part of the second cast.
Right. But everybody else
as well as like the little vampire boy.
Right. But
everybody else was a part of the original production, the original film.
Okay, but like,
that was supposed to be made.
What were they trying to get out of the original thing?
Just people being killed by
Like, right, like a
Oh.
typical teenage slasher horror movie with monsters. Your typical
when
thing.
they realized without the crypt keeper person,
Dr. Acula? Or
Dr. Acula, it
Crayon?
didn't make sense.
Crayon?
They tried to add the subtext.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense either.
I know, and made it even more confusing.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's the thing.
Because I guess people were disappointed because it would have ended with the old man just dying from the electric brainwave.
Yeah. But we couldn't have.
Brainwave.
But then he comes back to life. He doesn't die.
Well, or see, they could have just not had the little potion bottle that he threw hit the thing.
Yeah.
And then he
They
could.
blew up the
They blew him
board.
up, yeah.
So then they all died.
Yeah.
And I guess that made no sense. Even though, I will admit, if you take out the whole weird Dr. Acula thing and all that, and the werecat, it makes a little bit more sense.
I mean, it does. It's just stupid people.
It's just
going
stupid
into a
people
haunted
doing
house
stupid
and
things,
dying.
and
Yeah.
they all die.
Which is a normal 80s movie, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They just would have had to make it longer. The scenes with the monsters maybe a little bit more intense, more running, more.
maybe everyone's death. Well, none of them ever ran, not once.
No, I mean they didn't.
Nobody gave a
because,
crap
you know,
about
Never fought, not once.
Nobody gave a crap about anything in this movie.
Grandpa
They fell,
did.
They were out.
Well, Grandpa
Grandpa tried
put
to
up a
fight.
fight.
Grandpa tried. The biggest fight scene we got was between Macho Trash Bag and Grandpa.
That's great.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
And it's like, pick your times here, guys.
Yeah, really.
You know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, this movie makes my brain hurt so much.
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
God.
No.
I just can't believe that someone made this.
Someone would have the gall to make this shit.
Someone's, yes.
Multiple people. You're like, you know,
They were
this is...
two production companies.
They were like, you know what? This... Oh, sorry.
On again. They were like, you know what? This is a great movie, but we can make it even greater.
See, but I kind of agree with Sheila. Like, if they just stopped at the first part,
it would have been a great movie.
It would have been fine. It would have been an
Well,
80s horror movie.
yeah,
they would have had to add a little bit here or there to lengthen the scene.
It wouldn't have been great, but it would have been a doable movie. It would have been.
It would have been a great B movie.
It would have been fine. That's what it would have been fine.
Because you're trying the entire time to figure out why we care about the bride,
And Dr.
Acula,
We don't care about anything.
the weird child,
No, yeah.
the werecat, who
Which the
may have
weird-
been a werewolf, a tree man, and then we finally came on cat.
The weird child might have even been fine if we didn't find out that he was the child. Like, he was just another creative monster.
Another spooky, yes.
Yeah.
But I guess they had to figure out why we're spookies, and so they brought in Dr. Acula.
Why was there any monster ever?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I feel that's how they felt they need to explain it.
In my opinion,
would-
this movie would not have survived without the fart monsters. I'm sorry.
I mean,
We needed the
Get over
we
that.
needed the fart monsters. We needed them.
I don't. But they knew it was a fart sound.
No, they did. They thought it sounded intimidating because they're muck monsters, so they thought it would work, and it did not work. It did
and you
not
know,
work.
of course,
No.
like today, poop is just hilarious. I don't know why poop's hilarious, but
It's always been hilarious.
Walk.
Yeah.
hits the wall.
What's pushing that
Move back
way?
up.
Yeah.
Like having trouble walking because they're mud people?
Maybe like they thought it sounded like the suction of their feet.
Yeah,
Or maybe
or that they're because they're like muck monsters.
they would.
That's what it
make
sounds
up-
like.
But again, why did the wine kill them? Why didn't they try to use wine on anything else? Why didn't they try to just lure things out and push them off to explode off the roof?
All of these are great questions, Sheila.
All of these are answers that we will never get from this movie because it's so bad.
And like none of them tried to like
Ah.
in a realistic way.
Oh God.
Like the girl with the bitey little like I don't know.
The gremlin guys.
Gremlin guys. Yeah.
Gremlin
The
mermaids.
Spookies. The little Spookies. I call
They're
them
all just kind of
call them Spookies. Yeah.
Yeah, but the ghouly mermaids.
That's a good one.
Like, why? If they're like the size of a big dog,
Yeah, they're
why
tiny.
was her mind like, I know how to defeat these? I'm gonna start pushing over bookshelves.
I mean, she had the poker and stabbed one while
And
she
then
get
just
rid
gave
of
up.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, no one fought. And that's the part that was aggravating the most.
Nobody cared in the making of this movie. They just like, okay, well, you got the second unit was like, okay, you got this far. We're gonna throw all this stuff in there, and it's probably gonna make it not gonna make any sense, but we don't care.
It was so bad.
We don't care.
Yeah, but I think they think that it made sense.
No.
I just.
No.
I don't think they cared if it
They
made
didn't.
sense or not.
They probably know it doesn't make sense, and they don't care.
I mean, they released it in a theater. Like,
It had
I thought.
It was a limited
Who-
release,
Who
though.
paid money to
You know,
go?
here's all you had to do to end it.
How?
Have Ascot not be Captain Hook, Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Have him not be Captain Hook. Have him just be some weird person parked on the side of the road
Who was a good guy?
who was a good guy. And once they drive past the property's edge, Bride turns into like a skeleton thing and turns to dust, and all the zombies die too.
Preach.
And then the dude's like, well, that was weird, and then leaves.
Yes.
And if you wanted to set it
Done.
up for a sequel, go back to the house with the child being like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yes, but don't bring back Dr. Acula for some reason, who was like in the ground
He
at the beginning of
died.
the movie,
He died.
and then at the end came back. Like, because remember, one of the first things you see is the
the breathing
moving
casket,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So he was in the ground at the beginning of the movie.
It made no sense.
maybe they're trying to do a flashback? Something?
no,
Like a,
No,
they didn't
because
care.
they showed it several times breathing.
Yeah, no, they didn't care.
I'm telling you, if they had just done the ending that I said, everyone would have been like, okay. Makes sense. All right. Kind of makes sense. As opposed to she kills him, he comes back.
No, it's
We
so
have to
muddled.
wonder now, is Cat going to kidnap her and take her to his own mansion? Was he going to bring her back to Dr. Acula? Because you have to remember, he said, I've always loved you too. So like that makes me think he's going to kidnap her.
but he's lived there his whole life. Where would he go?
But why was Dr. Acula so excited at the end? Why?
Because I guess he's like, look at me, I have 9 lives. I'm like Captain Hook, but cooler.
He's
and
not
then
cooler.
the kid was
Cat and Hook was cooler.
like, if that was
than
your
Dr.
kid,
Acula.
like your actual kid, like
Did you
you
could
would be
get there.
happy to see them all like blue or not. If you had been in the casket for so long.
So
for 70 years.
remember that if your cat is or if your kid's blue,
If your cat.
if your cat's blue, if your kid's blue, if your cat's blue, be happy to see them regardless.
Yeah, you would be like, oh.
Don't be scared of them.
For
Seriously.
He's doing it for 70 years.
You'd be like, oh, no, you.
Yeah. No, they actually be happy to see your kids. Be happy to see your kids,
Just
for
say it.
fuck's sake.
They
All
should have
right.
just changed the ending. All they
No,
had to do was what I said.
no, that would have been too easy. And we know how filmmakers are when it comes to that.
What's our next really bad movie?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't
I'll have
know. I'm just feeling really confused right now.
I'm so confused. I got some up my sleeve, so there'll be another one on the horizon. Maybe this summer.
I'm gonna need a few months before my
We're gonna-
brain cells to recoup.
We're gonna give it some time, because yeah, we got to recoup from that. But it's all fine. Everything's
I feel like
fine.
I need to wash my palate. Like, Sasquatch had a beginning, middle, and end.
It
Yeah.
did.
If I had to choose,
There's
of the
redeeming
two-
quality.
If I had to choose of the two, which I would maybe sit through again, it'd definitely be Suburban Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. There you go.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
I don't know, man, because at least the B-roll of teenagers and the old people, that was a little bit more impressive than like 8 arms for one death.
I mean, okay, I give you that.
I don't know.
I'll give you that. But
Hot Toddy, which would you sit through?
Which of the two would I rather sit through?
Yeah, again, if you have to.
Excuse me. Okay. I would rather sit through Suburban Sasquatch again as well.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, there's redeeming qualities in Suburban Sasquatch.
I mean, the fact that it is a legit movie with a beginning, middle, and end
Yeah.
is pretty much the redeeming quality for me.
You have to think about this as like Lost.
Okay.
Did you ever watch
I never
it?
watched that show.
The whole basic point of it is what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but so you don't understand why things are happening by the end, and that's what this movie is. Like, you're never going to understand why the warlock made zombie babies.
This one legit was middle.
Yeah.
Like, we came right into it with no explanation of anything. All the middle, and then a confusing as fuck ending.
Mm-hmm.
So, really, it's just a middle.
Yeah.
And that's really aggravating to
I think we
me.
need to have a moment of silence for poor Billy.
Oh,
Billy.
It was literally like they looked at their clock and like, man, it comes in at 1:15. It's gotta be at least 1:30. Let's add this random child.
That's right. That's right. Poor Billy. He didn't make it very long.
Didn't get to open any of the good presents.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. He ran away. His parents forgot his birthday, and then, but like I would forget his birthday too because he's like fundamentally stupid. So like maybe
He's not a smart
I
child.
bet it wasn't even his birthday.
It's a possibility. He could
I
have
bet
been
he's
lying.
like, I feel like today should be my birthday, and that's why his parents are like, no, it's not, Billy. You weren't born in the summer. You were born in the winter. And he's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm running away. And I think that's what happened.
You were born in the woods. Woods living. That's why.
Woods living. And one of my favorite parts, though, was when he was being buried, and rather than being like, oh no,
Yeah.
I need to breathe, he was like,
He really accepted it.
Like, just hands to the side.
Yeah.
He was
Just let the mud fall on me.
He was kind of okay with it. He really was.
Cat and Hook was like, first of all, how impressive was it that he shoveled that dirt like a pro with a hook hand?
He didn't even, like, use that hand, man. He didn't really shovel. It was more,
No.
did he use the hook?
No, he didn't really use the hook.
I don't think he
was
used the
just
hook, man.
he was just
Like,
in
and he wasn't really shoveling. He was just kind of like,
and he did
He
it.
was using both hands.
No.
Which is why we should go back, because that's why it surprised me when he had the hook hand.
Maybe there's
because I was like, how did he shovel that dirt with efficiency?
I'm pretty sure he like had the on the shovel and then like the hook sort of just like holding it.
There's a very
And was
good
just-
chance. No, look, there's a very good chance that maybe he didn't have the hook in the beginning,
And then
and they forgot, and maybe they added it because they did not like give it. They did not care about this movie at all. They did not care.
So I want to go back and see if he had
We might have to look at that. All right.
to find out.
Yikes.
All right, we're almost 2 hours into this, so let's wrap it up. Thank you all for tuning in.
On the
What?
scale of 1 to 5 bad movies,
Yeah, well, scale to 1 to 5 bad movie.
like 5 being it's bad, but you should still see it.
Yeah.
And 1 being avoid it. Where would you put this one?
I
Flip it back around. I am at a solid 3. You should watch Spookies just for the fun of it. But I would cleanse the palate with a Suburban Sasquatch.
I'm at like a 2.5.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely on the lower side. Like I mean
Yeah.
it's funny to laugh at, but like it's just I don't like when things leave me with questions. I like answers.
Yeah.
So you know I'm a 2.5.
2.5, 3 for me.
I'm gonna put it at a 4 because
a 4.
the fart monsters make it worse than even with it. But I wouldn't say to go out of your way to find it. Like if it happens to run again on USA,
Look, yeah. Oh, it's
catch
on
it.
YouTube. There's like 3 different links on YouTube.
Then catch it.
But
But
do me a favor.
don't.
Don't do what I did and spend money on it. Don't do that. Don't buy the DVD. As a matter of fact, there may not be another one in existence. So if you
You bought the only copy.
if you find it and it's cheap enough, okay. But
Because let's just talk about this. How much did this cost?
I think it was like 15.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Where did
No.
you get it at?
eBay.
If this is
Yeah.
not like $2 ish, we'll be generous. If this is not less than $5, no.
Not worth
You
it.
know what is impressive though?
What's that?
The Spookies made it from VHS to DVD.
It made it to the, and there's probably a Blu-ray release. I bet somewhere. It's probably
One of those movies, probably one of those movies that got a Blu-ray release that you would never think would get one, but did.
I mean, I just love on the front that girl's boobs are almost completely out.
Yeah.
They really drew it down. To
There's a little bit of nip.
Oh, there's a little bit of nip.
Yeah.
Oh, even a little nip.
Even a
And we didn't
little
see any of
nip.
that in this movie.
No.
She Goddamn.
No boobage in this movie, which is fine.
All right. Show me my scene again, and then.
All right. Well, let me first close this. Hey, thanks for tuning in for this special live episode of the Smokin Hot Toddcast. If you follow the show, we're back to regular podcasting next week, but just for 1 week because it's the season finale of the Smokin Hot Toddcast. Next week, the 4th anniversary special of the show. Aren't you excited?
Spooky.
Okay. So we've got one more regular episode, but we'll have some special live episodes throughout the summer. Maybe another movie, hopefully better than Spookies.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But thank you all for joining us. Thanks to Miss Pengrino for sitting through it. Thanks to Sheila for sitting through it. She did wonderful. Her commentary is always the best in these horrible films. It's always the best.
So good, man.
So good. Thank you. Thank God we have her to get us through this. But anyway, that's going to do it for us this week. Until next week, this is Hot Toddy and probably everybody saying, Mama! Mama! Bye!